Welcome once again to the Karimbu quiz. We are in season 4 and this is the 6th quiz. There are many quiz shows, but Karimbu is the only one which is all about the history and geography of Ghana and Africa. Karimbu means reading or learning in Dagbani. The contestants are learning so much about Ghana and Africa, the history of our ancestors and the people who gave birth to them. They are learning about what we got right and what we got wrong and how we can make things better. In season 4, we always have a returning champion who keeps on playing until he or she is defeated. If undefeated at the end of quiz 4, the contestant then gets a total of 5,000 cedis, which is the ultimate prize in Karimbu. In today's quiz, we do have such a returning champion who has won 3 quizzes so far and is about to embark on her 4th. If she wins today, then she will be the winner of the ultimate prize in Karimbu. I'll be happy to introduce her to you, but meanwhile, let me introduce myself. I am Selma Al-Hassan, the quiz mistress. I have a special passion for Ghana and Africa, and I want to impart that passion in my own small way. You're all welcome once again to the show, and now let's meet the contestants who have bravely agreed to help me to bring Africa and Ghana alive in this endeavor.
This week on Karimbu,
Lawrence Yemo, Wilhelmina Nati, Esther Kwaku,
The rules for this quiz. The contestants pick 10 numbers at random. Each number corresponds to a question. Each question is worth 3 points, so that gives the contestant a possible 30 points. Contestants have 3 seconds to answer the first 10 questions. After the first segment comes the map reading, where contestants answer questions by pointing to the location of places on the map of Ghana and Africa. Once again, the contestants pick 2 numbers each. The map reading questions are worth 5 points each, and the contestants have 5 seconds to answer each question. That gives the contestant an additional 10 points, making it a possible 40 points. Then there is the ultimate Karimbu segment. The contestants will each answer the same written question, which is worth 10 points. Contestants have 90 seconds to answer the ultimate Karimbu question. This gives the contestant a possible 50 points. The same procedure is repeated for the Africa segment. At this point, the contestant will have a possible 100 points. The winner of each contest gets 500 cedis. The contestant who comes second gets 300 cedis, and the third gets 200 cedis. The winner becomes the returning champion and defends his or her position in the next quiz. At the end of 3 contests, if the winner can hold on to the title, he or she would have won 1,500 cedis. At the end of the 4th quiz, if the champion is still the champion, he or she gets not 500 cedis but 3,500 cedis to make a total of 5,000 cedis, which is the ultimate prize in Karimbu. You're all welcome to the show, and I wish you all the best of luck. I wish all of you could win, but unfortunately, it has to be only one winner. We are going to start the show now, and as usual, we start with a contestant who is in red, and therefore I'll start with Lawrence Yemo.
Number 1.
Okay. When did Lordina Mahama first assume the position of First Lady of Ghana? 1999, 2012, or 2016?
2012.
He says it's 2012, and he's correct. It is 2012. And we go now to Wilhelmina. Pick a number.
Number 12.
Who was the first president in the 4th Republic? John Ajekum Kufuor, J.J. Rawlings, or John Atta Mills?
J.J. Rawlings.
All right, she says J.J. Rawlings, and she's correct. It is J.J. Rawlings. And Esther?
Question 4.
Kwame Nkrumah was the first president of Ghana. What political party did Kwame Nkrumah lead? Convention People's Party, United National Convention, or United Ghana Convention?
Convention People's Party.
All right. She is correct. So each of you has nailed your first question. Congratulations. And we are back to Lawrence.
Question number 2.
Who was the flag bearer for the National Democratic Congress in the year 2004? Jerry John Rawlings, John Evans Atta Mills, or John Dramani Mahama?
Jerry John Rawlings.
Okay. He said it's Jerry John Rawlings, but I'm sorry, 2004. That was John Atta Mills. Okay. So now we go to Ohemina.
Number 17.
What body of water do the Volta and Ancobra rivers empty into? The Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, or the Pacific Ocean?
Ocean.
She says it's the Atlantic Ocean, and she's correct. Esther.
Question 5.
Who was the first person to hold the title of Vice President of Ghana? John Atta Mills, Dr. De Graaf Johnson, or Alhaji Ali Mahama?
Alhaji Ali Mahama.
All right. She says it's Alhaji Ali Mahama, but it's not. It's Dr. De Graaf Johnson. He was the first person to hold the position of Vice President. Okay. Back to Lawrence.
Question number 3.
In 1948, there were riots in Ghana which led to the fatal shooting of 3 ex-servicemen. 2 of them were Sergeant Ajete and Corporal Atipo. Who was the third? Superintendent Salifu Dagati, Private Odate Lamte, or Sergeant Achampong?
Private Odate Lamte.
Alright. He says it's Private Odate Lamte, and he's correct. It's Private Odate Lamte. Bohanina.
Number 30.
Which of these towns is in the Savannah region? Tamale, Tuna, or Tolon?
Tuna.
Alright. You're right. It is Tuna. Okay. Esther.
Question 6.
Who was the flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party in the 2008 elections? John Atta Mills, Nana Akufo-Addo, or J.A. Kufuor?
J.A. Kufuor.
Alright. The 2008 elections, no, it was Nana Akufo-Addo. J.A. Kufuor at that time was the incumbent president. He was not the flag bearer for the elections that year. Lawrence.
Question number 10.
Which of these towns is associated with a failed assassination attempt on the life of Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah? Kumbungu, Nzulezu, or Kulungugu?
Kumbungu.
I'm sorry, it's Kulungugu. Alright. Okay, Ohanina.
Number 20.
Which of these towns is in the Upper East region? Tamale, Yendi, or Sandema?
Sandema.
She says it's Sandema, and she's correct. It is Sandema. Esther.
Question 13.
The official residence of the King of Wa is of a significant cultural attraction with a sacred importance in the culture of the region. In what century was it built? The 16th century, the 20th century, or the 21st century?
The 16th century.
Yes, it is the 16th century. Well done. Okay.
Question 15.
In 1997, Mr. John Atta Mills was sworn in as the Vice President of Ghana. Who was the president in 1997? Dr. Hilary Mann, Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings, or neither?
Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings.
Yes, it was Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings in 1997. Wilhelmina.
Number 29.
Which of these ethnic groups lives primarily in the western region of Ghana? The Krobo, the Ahanta, or the Sisala?
The Ahanta.
Okay. Yes, you are correct. It's the Ahanta people. Okay. Esther.
Question 14.
Dr. J.B. Dankwa and Second Republic President Akufo-Addo had many things in common. Which is one of them? They were born in the same year, they were both members of the Big Six, or they were both the father of a future president.
They were both the father of the future president.
Okay. I'm sorry. They were both members of the Big Six. Okay. All right.
Question 19.
What is the smallest region in Ghana? The Greater Accra region, the Northern region, or the Upper West region?
The Greater Accra region.
Yes, it is the Greater Accra region. Amina.
Number 7.
Where was the name for modern Ghana derived from? To honor the Guan ethnic group, a kingdom that flourished in Western Africa in the 12th century, or a kingdom that flourished in Southern Africa?
To honor the Guan ethnic group.
Okay. I'm sorry. The name Ghana was derived from a desire to honor from a kingdom that flourished in Western Africa in the 12th century, the ancient kingdom of Ghana. It wasn't to honor the Guan ethnic group. Okay. Esther.
Question 16.
In which of the 16 regions is Wager located? The Central region, the Eastern region, or the Greater Accra region?
The Eastern region.
Okay. Sorry, that's the Greater Accra region. Okay. Lawrence.
Question 23.
In which region can you find the Pong Dam? The Volta region, the Greater Accra region, or the Eastern region?
The Greater Accra region.
Okay. I am sorry, Pong is in the Eastern region. Okay. Wilhelmina.
Number 21.
Which of these towns is in the Central region of Ghana? Afienya, Nsawam, or Buduburam?
In Sawam.
Okay, she says it's in Nsawam, but I'm sorry, it's Buduburam. Esther.
Question 22.
Where is the town of Boku located? The Upper East region, the Savannah region, or the Northeast region?
The Northeast region.
I'm sorry, that's the Upper East region. Okay.
24.
Which of these towns is in the Ahafo region? Bole, Bamboy, or Bechem?
Bechem.
Okay, it is Bechem. Thank you. All right, Wilhelmina.
Number 11.
How many years did John Atamil serve as president before he died in office in 2012? 3, 4, or 7 years?
3 years.
Okay. 3 years. All right. Okay. Esther.
Question 25.
Which of these towns lies on the banks of the Volta Lake? Ketekrachi, Konongu, or Kintampo?
Kintampo.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's Ketekrachi. Okay.
Question 28.
Which of these towns is in the western region of Ghana? Walembale, Elembele, or Wariyanga?
Walembale.
I'm sorry, it's Elembele. Okay. Wilhelmina.
Number 9.
When is the Larabanga Mosque believed to have been built? During the trans-Saharan trade in the 15th century, during the First Republic, or during colonialism in the 19th century?
During the trans-Saharan trade in the 15th century.
All right, you are right. It's during the trans-Saharan trade in the 15th century. Esther.
Question 26.
In which region can you find the town of Salaga? The northern region, the Greater Accra region, or the Savannah region?
The Savannah region.
She says it's the Savannah region, and she is correct.
Question 18.
In which region is the Fetu festival largely celebrated? The Central region, the Savannah region, or the Northeast region?
The Central region.
Says it's the Central region, and is correct. Okay.
Number 8.
How many presidents did Ghana have during the Third Republic? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
I'm sorry, the answer is 1. Okay. Esther.
Question
the last
27.
one. Which of these towns would you go to observe and take part in the Fowl Festival? Navrongo, Keta, or Hafasini?
Hafasini.
Okay. I'm sorry, the answer is Navrongo. All right. Thank you very much. You've all done very well. We've come to the end of the first segment. Now we're going to take a short break and then come back and you now answer questions on the map. So we'll take a short break for now. Okay. welcome back to Karimbu. We've just finished the first segment on Ghana and we're about to tackle the map reading. And before then, let me advise you on how the quiz stands so far. We have leading in the yellow is Wilhelmina Nate with 21 points. Lawrence is at 18 points and Esther is at 9 points. So we're still very early in the quiz. Esther usually bounces back and takes over. So we'll see about what happens today. So right now I'm going to invite Lawrence to come to the map of Ghana, pick up the pointer and call out a number for me to reveal a question.
35.
The Upper West region is directly north of which region?
The Savannah region.
He says the Savannah region and he pointed to the Savannah region. Excellent. That's good. Okay, your next number please, Lawrence.
36.
36. Which region is immediately north of the northern region? North of the northern region. Look at the map.
Northeast region.
He says it's the northeast region and we are called the Arctic region is north. Next person is Wilhelmina.
Number 34.
Which region lies immediately south of the Savannah region? South of the Savannah region. South of the Savannah region. The Bono East region. South is below, north is above. So you got that wrong. Okay,
Number
next one.
31.
Which region lies east of the Greater Accra region? East.
The Volta region.
All right. The Volta region is correct. Well done. Okay, Esther.
Question 32.
What lies west of the Western North region? Sorry, you've been bailed out. It's Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah.
Number 33.
Where is the northeast region in relation to Burkina Faso?
North.
Where is the northeast region in relation to Burkina Faso? The south. Well, that brings us to the end of map reading, and we're going to do the ultimate Karimbu segment right now. But before then, let's see how the quiz stands. We have now Lawrence Ni Odoyemo leading with 28 points. Wilhelmina is at 26 points, and Esther is at 9 points. So now we are ready to do the ultimate Karimbu. The producer will take the same written question to each of them. Keep the cards turned upside down, write your names, and then when you are all ready, I will reveal the question and then we'll start counting down the clock. Here's the question. Match the following individuals to the positions they once held. Dr. Mary Grant, Alhaji Mama Idrisu, Mary Deborah Karikari, Lieutenant Colonel Christine Deborah, and Alhaji Mumuni Baumia. Alhaji Mumuni Baumia. You're going to match the clues to these questions to the clues. Army, nurse, and chairperson of the Environmental Protection Council, minister in the First Republic, chairman of Council of State from 1993 to 2000, C, Minister of Health and member of the Council of State, D, First Woman Cabinet Secretary, and E, Minister of Defense in the PNDC regime. Okay, now turn over and you can start. The countdown starts now. Okay, pens down, and now the producer will collect your answers. And after she's collected your answers, then I will tell you the answers that are expected. And now I'm going to reveal the answers. Dr. Mary Grant was Minister of Health. Minister of Health. Alhaji Mama Idrisu was Minister of Defense in the PNDC regime. Mary Deborah Karikari was First Woman Cabinet Secretary. Lieutenant Christine Deborah was Army Nurse, Chairperson of the Environmental Protection Council. And Alhaji Mumuni Baumia was Minister in the First Republic and Chairman of the Council of State. So now let's see how they did. Lawrence had Dr. Mary Grant as First Woman Secretary. That's wrong. Alhaji Mama Idrisu as Minister of Health. That's wrong. Mary Deborah Karikari, Minister of Defense. That's wrong. Army Nurse. That's correct. Lieutenant Colonel Christine Deborah. And Alhaji Muni Baumia, Chairman of the Council of State. That's also correct. So you got 2 out of 5, which gives you 4 out of 10 points. Okay. So Amina, Dr. Mary Grant, you had her as First Woman Cabinet Secretary. That's wrong. Alhaji Mama Idrisu, Minister of Health. That's wrong. Mary Karikari, Army Nurse. That's wrong. Colonel Deborah, you didn't write anything. You should have written the last one. You should have just written it. It would have been right. Alhaji Muni Baumia, you had him as Minister of Defense in the PNDC regime. No, that's wrong. Alright, so you didn't get any correct. Okay. Esther. Dr. Mary Grant, you had her as Minister of Defense in the PNDC regime. That's wrong. Alhaji Mama Idrisu, Minister of Health. That's wrong. Mary Deborah Karikari, First Woman Cabinet Secretary. That's correct. Christine Deborah, Army Nurse. That's correct. Alhaji Mumuni Baumia, Minister of Health and member of the Council of State. That's wrong. That's Dr. Mary Grant. So you got 2 out of 5, giving you 4 out of 10. Now that brings us to the end of the segment on Ghana, and we are going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the segment on Africa. Welcome back to this sixth quiz of the fourth season of Karimbu. We are midway through the quiz and it's been very interesting. We finished the segment on Ghana and we're about to tackle the segment on Africa. Before then, let's see how the scores stand. And we have Florence has taken the lead with 32 points. Wilhelmina has 26 points. And Esther, who is the returning champion, has got 13 points. So now we'll see how they'll all fare in the Africa segment. And I wish you all the best of luck. So we'll start with you, Lawrence.
Number 42.
What are the official languages in Eswatini? Leswati and Arabic, Leswati and French, or Leswati and English?
Leswati and Arabic.
All right. I am sorry, it's Leswati and English. Okay. Wilhelmina.
Number 60.
Which of these countries sits on the shores of the Red Sea? Djibouti, Morocco, or Cameroon?
Cameroon.
She says it's Cameroon, but I'm sorry, the answer is Djibouti. Okay. Esther.
Question 38.
What is the capital of Somalia? Khartoum, Entebbe, or Mogadishu?
Mogadishu.
She says it's Mogadishu, and she's correct. It is Mogadishu. Lawrence.
Number 46.
What is the official language in Uganda? English, German, or French?
English.
He says it's English, and he's correct. It is English. The next question goes to Wilhelmina.
Number 48.
Which of these countries is a member of ECOWAS? Gambia, Namibia, or Zambia?
Namibia.
She says it's Namibia, but I'm sorry, it is Gambia. Next, Esther.
Question 39.
What's the currency used in Botswana? The pula, the rand, or the mark?
The Pula.
She says it's the pula, and it is the pula. And we go back to Lawrence.
Question 49.
What's the currency used in Zimbabwe? The Zimbabwean dollar, the Zimbabwean pound, or the Zimbabwean kwacha?
The Zimbabwean dollar.
It says it's the Zimbabwean dollar, and it's correct. It is the Zimbabwean dollar. Wilhelmina.
Number 45.
What's the official language in Tunisia? English, Portuguese, or Arabic?
Arabic.
She says it's Arabic, and she's correct. It is Arabic. Esther.
Question 40.
What's the currency used in South Sudan? The South Sudanese dinar, the South Sudanese franc, or the South Sudanese pound?
The South Sudanese dinar.
She says it's the dinar, but I'm sorry, it's the pound. South Sudanese pound. Lauren.
Question 50.
Who became Algeria's first president after independence? Sekou Touré, Dawda Jawara, or Ben Bella?
Ben Bella.
He says it's Ben Bella, and he is correct. It is Ben Bella. Next, we go to Wilhelmina.
Number 41.
What's the currency in Sudan? The Sudanese dollar, the Sudanese kwacha, or the Sudanese pound?
The Sudanese pound.
She says it's a pound, and she's correct. It is the Sudanese pound. Esther.
Question 43.
What is a Tanzanite? A city in Tanzania, a lake in Tanzania, or a rare precious mineral found only in Tanzania?
The city in Tanzania.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's a rare precious mineral found only in Tanzania. Tanzanite. Okay.
Question 51.
Which of these countries is an island? Mauritania, Mauritius, or Djibouti?
Mauritius.
Okay, it says it's Mauritius, and it's correct. It is Mauritius. Okay, Wilhelmina, it's your turn.
Number 58.
What is the currency unit of the Central African Republic? The Central African CFA franc, the metical, or the kwacha?
The Central African CFA franc.
Okay, she's correct. Central African CFA franc. And Esther.
Question 44.
Which of these countries uses the pound as her currency? Egypt, Mali, or Togo?
Egypt.
She says it's Egypt, and it's true. It is Egypt. Lawrence.
Question 53.
Before independence, Botswana was a British protectorate. What was it called? Botswanaland, Basutoland, or Bechuanaland?
Bechuanaland.
All right, it is Bechuanaland. Well done, Yevamina.
Number 66.
The island of Bioko in Equatorial Guinea, from where Tetekwashi is said to have imported cocoa beans to the then Gold Coast, used to have another name. What was it? Fernando Po, Cape Verde, or Comoros?
Fernando Po.
She said it's Fernando Po, and she's correct. It is Fernando Po. Esther.
Question 52.
What's the currency used in Benin? The CFA franc, the Kwanza, or the Beninois?
The CFA franc.
She said it's a CFA franc, and she's correct. It is a CFA franc. Lawrence Yemo.
Question 59.
The flag of the Republic of Chad includes the colors blue and gold. What is the third color in the flag of the Republic of Chad? Red, white, or black?
Red.
He says it's red, and he's correct. It is red. Wilhelmina.
Number 47.
Which of these countries is on the Horn of Africa? Somalia, Namibia, or Western Sahara?
Somalia.
She says it's Somalia, and she's correct. It is Somalia. Esther.
Question 54.
Ouagadougou is the capital of which country? Niger, Chad, or Burkina Faso?
Burkina Faso.
She says it's Burkina Faso, and she's correct. It is Burkina Faso. Okay, Lawrence, it's your turn.
Question 62.
Antananarivo is the capital of which country? The Democratic Republic of Congo, Madagascar, or Seychelles?
Madagascar.
He says it's Madagascar, and he's correct. It is Madagascar. Okay. Wilhelmina.
Number 61.
Apart from a short shoreline, the Republic of Gambia is completely surrounded by another country. What country is that? Ethiopia, South Africa, or Senegal?
Ethiopia.
All right, she says it's Ethiopia. I'm sorry, it's Senegal. Okay, Esther.
Question 55.
The African language of Tigrinya, spoken since the 13th century, has its own 200-character written alphabet. In which country is Tigrinya spoken? Western Sahara, Mozambique, or Eritrea?
Eritrea.
She says it's Eritrea, and she's correct. It is Eritrea. Okay, and now we come to Lawrence.
Question 63.
What city became the political capital of Côte d'Ivoire in 1983? Yamoussoukro, Ibadan, or Cotonou?
Yamoussoukro.
He says it's Yamoussoukro, and he's correct. Wilhelmina.
Number 56.
Which African country created the 365-day yearly calendar which the whole world uses today? Togo, Egypt, or Cameroon?
Egypt.
She says it's Egypt, and she's correct. It is Egypt. Okay, Esther.
Question 64.
What is the easternmost projection of the African continent which extends into the Arabian Sea? The Horn of Africa, the Eye of Africa, or Lake Victoria?
The Horn of Africa.
She said it's the Horn of Africa, and she's correct. It is the Horn of Africa. Lawrence.
Question 65.
The world's longest river takes its source from the highlands of Uganda and flows northwards through many countries until it enters the Mediterranean Sea. What is this river? The Zambezi, the Niger, or the Nile?
The Nile.
All right. He says it's the River Nile, and he's correct. It is the Nile. Okay. Wilhelmina.
Number 57.
Kinshasa is the capital of which African country? Democratic Republic of Congo, Republic of Congo, or the Central African Republic?
Central African Republic.
Okay. I'm sorry, it is the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kinshasa. Okay.
Question 67.
What country uses the NAFCA as a currency unit? Namibia, Gambia, or Eritrea?
Namibia.
She says it's Namibia, but I'm sorry, it's Eritrea. Okay. All right. That brings us now to the end of the first segment on Africa And next, we'll take a short break and we'll do the map reading.
Some have called it home away from home. Others have called it friendly, comfortable, and cozy. It's indeed a unique experience to visit us. At Susanna Lodge, our welcome is our logo, our service our brand, and the joy you experience is our emblem. Located at Edinburgh Road at East Cantonment.
Yes, and go. Your satisfaction, our brand. The home away from home. Our service is our style. For many years ago. Your satisfaction, our brand.
Welcome back to the Karimbu quiz. We've just finished the segment on Africa. The main questions on Africa, and we're about to do the map reading on Africa. But before then, let me update you on the scores, and very interesting scores so far. We have Lawrence Ni Odoyemo leading at 59, Wilhelmina Nate at 44, and Esther Kwaku at 39. And with that now, I'm going to invite Lawrence to come forward to the map of Africa, pick up the pointer, and then give me a number.
70.
What country lies west of Kenya?
Somalia. A. Uganda.
Look at the map, yeah. Okay. Right. You're right. It is Uganda. Okay. And your next number is
73.
Where is the Mediterranean Sea in relation to Libya? Look at the map. Look at Libya.
North.
Yeah. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You said the north, just a twinkle and after the bell. I'm so sorry. Okay, but there are rules to the quiz. Okay. Next person is Wilhelmina.
Number 71.
What lies east of Tanzania? East of Tanzania.
Seychelles.
Yeah, okay. I will give you that. Actually, the answer I was looking for is the Indian Ocean, but you are right. Seychelles is also east of Tanzania. And your next.
68.
Nigeria is on the southern border of which country?
Equatorial Guinea.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Nigeria is on the southern border of, look at the map properly. Niger, right, okay. All right, now Esther Kwaku.
Question 72.
What country is west of Mali?
Mauritania.
She says Mauritania, and she's correct. And the next one.
Question 69.
What lies on the western border of Gabon?
The Atlantic Ocean.
Says the Atlantic Ocean, and she's absolutely correct. It is the Atlantic Ocean. Now we've come to the end of the map reading segment, and we're about to tackle the ultimate Karimbu. But before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. Lawrence had 5 marks in the map reading, giving him a total of 64. Wilhelmina had 5, giving her a total of 49. And Esther Kwaku had 10, giving her a total of 43. So that is how the scores stand now. And we're going to now do the ultimate Karimbu. So I'm going to let the producer give each of you a question. You keep it turned over, write your name there in the number slot. And when you're ready, I'll tell you when to turn over your paper and I'll reveal the question. Okay, so now I'm going to reveal the question and you can turn over and make sure you write down the clues to the question. All right, so here's your question. Match the African capitals to their respective countries. And the capitals are Mogadishu, Pretoria, Juba, Khartoum, Dodoma. And the clues are Sudan, Tanzania, Somalia, South Sudan, and South Africa. All right, you can start now. The countdown starts right now. Okay, well done. Pens down. Thank you very much. Now the producer will collect your scores, and then I will tell you what answers I expected. Then we'll see how you did. So keep your scores here, and I'll tell you the answers I expected. Mogadishu. The country is Somalia. Pretoria is South Africa. Juba is South Sudan. Khartoum is Sudan. And Dodoma is Tanzania. Said, now let's see how you did. And this is Lawrence. Mogadishu, Somalia, he got that correct. South Africa, he got that correct. Juba, he got that correct. Khartoum, he got that correct. And Dodoma, Tanzania, he got that correct. So you got 5 out of 5, giving you 10 out of 20. So Hamina, Mogadishu, you had Sudan. That's wrong. Pretoria, you had South Africa. That's correct. Juba, you had South Sudan. That is correct. Khartoum, you had Somalia. That is wrong. And Tanzania, you had Dodoma, you had Tanzania. That is correct. So you had 3 out of 5, giving you 6 out of 10 points. Now the returning champion, Mogadishu, she had Somalia. That's correct. But Pretoria, you had South Sudan. That's South Africa. But you had South Sudan, so that's wrong. Juba, you had South Africa. That's wrong. Khartoum, you had Sudan. That's correct. And Dodoma, you had Tanzania. That is also correct. So you had 3 out of 5, giving you 6 out of 10 points. So well done. We've come to the end of the show, but we have to wait for this score master to update us on the final scores. So until then, we'll take a short break. Welcome back. We've come to the end of the show. A very, very interesting show. We finished with the ultimate Karimbu, and now I'm going to give you an update of the final score. And we have a new returning champion. Lawrence Ni Odoyemo is the new champion. He has a grand total of 74 points, followed by Wilhelmina, who has a grand total of 55 points, and Esther Kwaku, who did very well in the first 3 quizzes. Now she unfortunately couldn't hold on to her title, so she has 49 points. And that is it for this week. We have a new champion who is going to take on 2 new contestants in the next quiz. So we hope you'll join us again to see how far Lawrence can carry his title. Thank you very much for spending your time with us, and we hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.